We got our rents. We got our wrenches. What the hell you got?
Oops.
Let's do it. Welcome back, guys, to another episode of Ranting with Wrenches. My name is Joe. This is Ricky, aka Rich, aka Infinity, aka something. So if you're new to the channel, this is a segment we do. We come up with general questions about, just car stuff in general. It could be anything, and we talk about it. So today on our episode, we're going to be talking about where is the best place to get your car parts. It can range from any website, from knockoff to name brand. So, Rich, what would you say is your top website?
So for me, aftermarket part websites. If you're not going brand specific, like Subaru, most guys will go Pirin or Cobb. Volkswagens, Audis, Porsches, like a lot of German people go ECS tuning. If you're not going to one of those places that covers multiple brands, like whatever JDM brand is out there right now, I would have to say is a website that's been around since I was in high school. Don't. VividRacing.com. They started out in 2000. Even if you were to look up some performance cars, even nowadays, they have aftermarket parts for it, from engine bolt-on and internals, all the way down to upgraded brake kits. Whether it's a big brake kit or you're just looking to put something stylish on. Yeah. They have the lower end parts all the way up to your higher end parts. Maybe even some brands that you didn't consider looking into. But for the most part, they have your typical like name brands parts. So like if you're looking to upgrade your clutch, Exit E clutches, Garrett turbos, stuff like that.
I browsed that website once. I never used it though.
Yeah, because it's one of those websites where, again, it covers every brand, so you're gonna have more the generic upgrade parts than you do like maybe like some of those nitty gritty. Hey, if you're adding more boost to your car, and you're in a Subaru, this is what you need to make sure that I don't know, you don't have turbo flutter or whatnot. You know what I mean? So that's someplace that I would look at if I had just a generic a whatever car that I'm just trying to put some modest upgrades on. That's not brand specific. Where are you looking at?
What I look at is what I always been using since day one, since I had a Honda. And some people.
I was gonna say Subaru again.
Nah. Some people, it's controversy against this website. eBay. I get my parts from eBay. Even most of the parts I got right now for the Subaru, I got off eBay. Unless I needed it like faster, or they didn't hold the part that I need, then I go to an official website. But eBay's the place. eBay, they got different categories. You get stuff from the auction. They got a used category.
I've never used the auction.
They got a best offer. They got new. They got used. They got refurbished. You got six choices.
They actually some of their sellers.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if they have a lot of people watching, now what they'll do is they might offer you like a coupon code now.
Coupon
5, 10, 15% off.
Yep.
If you purchase it within 24 to 36 hours.
Yeah. That's another thing I like. You get 6 categories to choose from. I bought the headlights I have on it now. I bought used, $50. That's cheap.
I replaced my headlights off of eBay, and they're actually OEM quality, lifetime warranty.
The Nvidia exhaust, which was like $1,000. I got it for 400.
Okay.
I bought my coilovers off that. My intake. Um, the boost control. I bought a bunch of stuff off that.
You can actually get some like legit name brand stuff off of there. Sometimes it's going to be the same price as what a big name website is selling it for. And other times you can get it fit 20, 25, 35, even 50% cheaper. The main thing I know back in the day, eBay was like really sketchy. Like it was like the new Craigslist. So like, but the one thing that I realized in talking to some people who sold products on eBay is that it's ease of access to the customer. You know what I mean? Amazon looks good, and Amazon looks official.
Yeah, professional.
And they started out with books, so they have like a long history of providing stuff for people. But they do the same thing that Amazon does.
Mm-hmm.
The only difference is that they don't have the Prime. You know what I mean? They didn't venture into doing electronics. They didn't venture into doing TV shows and stuff like that. But it's still like person to person. So as opposed to like maybe going to Napa where you get maybe this wrench that's set for $65. You know what I mean? You can go on eBay and get it for $35. The only difference is that when you go to Napa, you got to pay Napa, and then Napa has to pay the people who shipped it. Then Napa's got to pay the person who provided that tool. Whereas when you go on eBay, you're paying that person.
You get direct from the warehouse.
Direct from the warehouse. Most of the times it's in California, but
yeah,
which is probably the worst thing. Always getting parts from California.
And it's a good platform to where you can compare knockoff, because a lot of knockoff brands are on there, and compare it to the real thing. You know what I mean? So you could try different things without having to go to a different website, and
you can even find kind of stumble upon some decent websites. Not a perfect example was my RKX Performance diverter valve. First thing I went for was the complete trash knockoff. And it was a diverter valve / blower valve combo. German cars don't like blower valves. They don't. They start leaning out the system because, there's a solenoid valve that blah, 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 blah. And I was like, all right. I keep, catching the check engine light, because of it's either running too lean, it's running too rich, or whatever. So I wound up going back and I found RKX. It resembled the Forge 007 blower valve or diverter valve. And when I went onto their website, they actually have a website, and I started looking into it. They actually used a machined cup. It's a smooth machined stainless steel cup, gaskets, O-ring gaskets, and everything. And it's a heavy duty aluminum diverter valve. It's not plastic. It's not some flimsy sheet metal steel. It's actually good quality. I have had it on the car for I want to say 3 years now.
No problems.
About 3.5 years. No problems, and it even comes with precision springs and washers. So, you can add the additional washer to make sure you're taking up the full tension of the spring. It's got a red spring, which is currently in there. That's for like 22 pounds and under. A blue spring and a yellow spring. And so it takes you all the way up to like 30 pounds of boost. And then you use that spring with the washer, or you can just take the washers completely out and have it just resting inside the cup. And you hear it going off. You hear a little tink, tink, tink. I be loving that shit. But it's just, it's just a good example. Like, like you said, like, just, it's a surprise, that you found it, because I was comparing everything to Forge, which everybody was throwing on their 1ATs.
Yeah, that's what most people do. oh, get name brand, you know, save yourself some money. Yeah, okay.
Some
Certain stuff.
Some things some things I would rather be safe than sorry.
But everything you do not have to get.
Yeah, every single little thing doesn't have to be a big name brand. If you want to be bougie and you know you want the sticker that comes with the part, then by all means help yourself and get name brand. No one can tell you how to assemble your car.
Yep.
But I know for me, you know, spending $200 and getting a sticker, you know, on something that I was like, okay, what's the difference? You know what I mean? Like another good example, the turbo intake pipes for my car, the silicone.
Okay. Yeah.
4-ply silicone, right? I got mine off of eBay. If you guys saw the unboxing, if not, I'll post it down in the description. Don't mind the lighting on that thing. I'm showing you a black intake pipe on a black table. We'll fix that next time. But comparing it to someone else's, it's the same thing. The only difference is that like the texture on the outside, it's more like of a matte and a little bit, I guess like more like grippy. Like when it gets dirty, you won't notice it as much. This one is more glossy. It's glossy.
Yeah.
But when you look at it, you can still see the 4 layers of the silicone. It's the same thing. Yeah. Everything fit into it just as good. You know what I mean? So I'm like, so I'm gonna pay $35 versus $120. You know what I mean? For literally a 4-ply silicone pipe that just transports air. You know?
It's true.
You know?
It's true.
So, you know what I mean? And you know what I mean? I literally couldn't tell any difference. You know what I mean? Whatsoever. I compared it. I talked to other people. I looked at reviews. And I even know someone who has an intake pipe. And it's like, yeah, if I had to do it again, I'd just go with the eBay or Amazon one for $35 instead of spending $120 on one with a name attached to it.
Yeah, you live and learn. Live and learn.
Yep.
With that.
So that you get the extra sticker so your friends know you went to Forge.
Hey, it's worth it. All right, guys. I hope you liked this episode. So we'll probably do what, one a week or so.
So we have dropped down our conversation points from 2 points each week to 1. So we are going to be recording 2, but you guys are only going to see 1. All right. So we get a little bit more in depth. If you have anything that maybe we missed, your own thoughts, leave them down in the comment section. Anything that we talk about, we will drop into the description section, links and whatnot. And I believe that's about it.
If you're into all this and you wanna, listen to more of our conversations and stuff, and give us some questions, don't forget to subscribe.
You want to join the rant?
Follow our Facebook page, follow our Instagram.
Facebook page, we did break 100 followers on our Facebook page, and it's still climbing. We are inching closer to 100 followers on the Instagram page.
Yep.
We do have a Tumblr page, but that's just kind of like to feed the internet. So it's there. If you feel like it, you can. But like I said, that's just to kind of to feed the gnomes of the internet. All right.
And as usual,
Rinse
Daily.